After the 12-day war against Iran, Israel's attention is now focused on bringing the war against Hamas to an end and freeing the hostages. But it appears trouble with the Iranian regime is far from over. A top Islamic cleric in Iran has issued a fatwa against President Donald Trump and Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. CBN Middle East correspondent Julie Stahl brings us the story. She reports from Jerusalem.
With victory in the 12-day war against Iran, both President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu feel there's momentum to end the war against Hamas in Gaza, free the remaining hostages, and work for peace across the region.
Of course, we will also have to solve the Gaza issue to defeat Hamas, but I estimate that we will achieve both tasks. But beyond that, broad regional possibilities open up. Many new opportunities have opened now as a result of this victory. Many opportunities.
Israel's Strategic Affairs Minister Ron Dermer is in Washington today, where the Times of Israel reports the White House plans to lean on him to wrap up the war. Gazans say after numerous failed efforts to halt the war, they are ready for it to end now.
This messes with one's psyche. From time to time, you hear that there is a truce, and a little later, you hear that there is no truce. Our psyche and nerves are exhausted.
Now that Israel and the U.S. have crippled the Iranian regime's nuclear program, they don't plan to let Iran rebuild it. Trump says he would absolutely consider bombing its nuclear facilities again, and Defense Minister Israel Katz is ordering the Israeli military to come up with plans to keep derailing both Iran's nuclear and missile programs. A top Muslim cleric in Iran has issued a fatwa against both Trump and Netanyahu, which could include death. The New York Sun reports Grand Ayatollah Nasser Makarim Shirazi says the two must pay for waging war against Allah and threatening Islam during the 12-day war. A commentator in Britain labels the fatwa a call to global terrorism. On his X account, Niak Gorbani writes, "The West must realize the Islamic Republic is not only targeting its own people, it is preparing for global violence in the name of religion." Meanwhile, the U.S. and Israeli-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, or GHF, is under attack. It has been feeding people in Gaza while preventing Hamas from stealing the food aid, something the United Nations failed to do. Now the UN is trying to derail the GHF. As Reuters reports, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said people are being killed simply trying to feed themselves and their families. Israel and the U.S. are working to prevent the UN Security Council voting on a resolution calling for the GHF to be dissolved. Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.